Pools and Surfaces Distributor presents our podcast series, Podcasting with Friends, with host Gamma GARCIA. Creating synergy, creating the future.
Hi, so today we have a special guest, Reggie Paladino with Mako Bags. Welcome, Reggie. Thanks for joining us today. It is a pleasure that you accepted our invite to be part of this podcasting series that we call Podcasting with Friends. So it is a real pleasure to have you here today. I would like to basically, see if you can give us a brief introduction of who you are, what do you do in the industry. Do you want to just share those things with us?
Yeah. First of all, thanks so much for inviting me to come here. Appreciate that, your time. And I started this like 20 years ago. When I got my first job in the B&B pools in Pompano Beach. And my boss, Harry, he was, teaching me how to become a pool guy, pool technician.
Right.
So, and I liked the job, so I started, and the first week, I went by myself, and then I have a bag. He gave a bag for the vacuum that time.
Right.
That time, the vac was Gappy.
Okay.
After the Gappy came like a...
The name of the...
Yeah, the name of the vacuum, yeah. And it came like a...
How long ago was that?
So over 20 years ago, more than that.
Over 20 years, wow.
So yeah, they have a power, first of all, they're Gappy, and then power vac, and then a hammerhead. And now we have a riptide and bottom feeder.
Right.
So, but back then, that day, for some reason, I don't know why I did, I ripped the bag. So when I came back to the office, I say, Harry, please, I need another bag. Oh boy, he gets so mad at me. Oh, I just gave a bag for you. You ripped the bag. It costs a lot of money.
Oh wow.
And one guy, they say, we have one company in America making those bags.
Right.
So right away I say, whoa. And then I left that day. I say, he was mad at me. I was glad because I have a brainstorm.
Right.
So I say, oh, I think I'm gonna create that bag. So back then my goal was, because he complained about the money, cost a lot of money one bag. So back then I say, I have to do something for the pool industry, for the pool guys, pool companies or pool technicians to save money.
Right.
And then because those days is that all materials sky high.
Right.
So by the end of the day you save $10 here, $5 here, and then help us. Like you do your job and your business.
Exactly.
You help a lot of the pool guys. I saw I have and that's why I have my idea. So and then I start finding the material. But my point was, I don't want to do make something equal, like they already exist in the market.
Right.
I want to create something different.
Something different.
Yeah.
Right.
And so
that nobody would have.
Yeah. Exactly. So I guess I tried the material here. So I get it. Nobody has that kind of material. All my material is different. The bags.
So every bag is different for different purposes.
Yeah. One bag is for extra fine for fine sand. Another one for later you're gonna introducing the bags, how the bags work. So that's why and believe it or not, because I come from Brazil, but my parents from Italy. Right. So I went back to Brazil for a couple of years, and then I brought all the material there. Yeah. Because my father has a friend with that. He has a big a factory. So he tried making those bags, but for some reason he could not. So, but he gave me some idea. If I want to come back to the United States, and my wife, she's a worker today for B&B pools. Right. Today, NPP, they join, the NPP, National Pool Partners.
Right.
So, and then she's branch manager over there, and then, and then when I come back to Brazil, say, I want to focus more on this, and then I start, because I call myself like a Thomas Edison, because every bag I try it did not work, and then I try, one day almost close to give up. I say, no, that's a good idea. Yeah. And then finally, I was able to create a good bag with a great quality and price. Yeah. So indirect, I sell, direct, I save money for the pool guys, the pool company.
That's good.
And thank God today I'm selling Mako Bags. I have a guy in California, Davey. He's like a swimming learner pool. And everybody knows he's a well-known guy in California. and he helped me, for the propaganda. He put my bags in his webpage, and then I started getting sales a lot. And then he helped me a lot. So in my bags I sell all over the United States today,
That's great.
Yeah, and then overseas too, like Spain, London, Canada.
Right.
So I have a custom. So we growing, And then today I am a manufacturer located in Deerfield Beach. I have like a 3 or 4 industrial machine. I have 4 people work for me today.
Got it.
And we're doing great. We're growing, and because I'm a local here, and then I try to do my customer service.
Right.
Very good. People call me, hey Reggie, I have a problem. I replace the bags, and then they give some idea for me. I can make it different because I have a power in my hand to make it, to change.
Yeah.
And then, by the way, those bags are handmade in America.
In America.
In America.
So let's consume made in America products, made in the USA products. That's great.
Yeah.
That's a great intro.
Thank you,
Reggie. And
try making quick explanation.
Yeah, no, it's a great intro, and it was kind of interesting when I met you, which I think we met through a friend of ours. A friend we got in common, Fernando Barragan, right. Which in fact, we were trying to put together a group of friends, right?
Yes.
And, that maybe one day we can talk about that when Fernando joins us for the next podcast. I think we can also talk about that group of it's a network group that we put together in the industry. But that's how we we met each other, and I was very intrigued, and I was very thrilled about your story. I was like, wow, that's such a great story. That's why I decided to send you the invite, and thanks for being here. It's been great.
I appreciate your time.
Thanks. And at the end of the day, it's about hey, these are great products. As I said, we kind of take the time to promote products in this space, and let people know how good your products are. How long ago? Let me ask you the next question. How long ago did you open the company?
Like 15 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then as I told you, I have well, the bottom line is, I am a pool technician. I have a little few.
So that's your background. You want to tell us a little bit about? That's basically your background, right? You're a pool technician.
Yeah, that's why, because I have a power vac in my house.
Right.
System, So, but before I release those bags, I try myself. So I see, if it's gonna work or not, if I have to change these, so I try make it very simple for the pool guys.
Right.
So you have a little cord in here, a little plastic lock. It's easy to in and out.
Okay.
So instead the pool guys start struggling to this, and I try, make it easy. Yeah. Like it's simple for use for the vacuum machine. Try make like it. So I have guys call me. They say my bag lasts for 4 months, 5 months. They're happy with that.
They're happy with that, yeah. So that way they don't have to be spending.
And the plus, my price is at 40 to 50% less than the competitors.
Oh wow, that's great.
So there's nobody today. I'm gonna tell you, nobody can beat my price. In the market.
That's even better. So you're giving the customers an incentive.
Yes.
That's great. That's great.
Especially in those days, everything is sky high. And big companies, they start saving money.
Yeah.
For example, I have a guy in Texas. He ordered 100 bags from me. So right there, he told me how much he's saving.
Exactly. And here's the idea. The whole thing about this podcasting with friends is also to help friends in the community that they started their own company. They're small. Our company. We're small. We're independently owned. So that's kind of like the bottom line here too. That we want to send the message out there, for people to support small companies, that's especially for made in USA products. It's a great opportunity for not only to support the economy, but to support companies, the small companies here based out in South Florida. And I like the fact you export, you ship these things all over the world. So, that's an added value. I love that. I love that.
You make good point now about it. I remember when you started start here.
Yeah.
Look your place today. Awesome, because your mentality, help the people, good price, good customer service. And I remember last time, you say you're gonna talk this the next podcast with Fernando. But I remember the one training you have in Deerfield Beach.
Oh, that training we did.
See, you show up, you show the pool guys how do the fire apps, how do the pools. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So they learn, and you did pretty good. Everybody loved you and what you did. So I know me and you, Fernando, you have a great idea about helping the people in the pool industry.
Exactly.
And then you grow lucky.
That was a great turnout.
Making sure to come and like a laps now. The people for Orlando joined, another states they joined the laps now. You're gonna talk this,
laps. We're gonna talk that in more depth when Fernando's here. But basically, what he's talking about, we created a group. It's called LAPS, that stands for Latin American Pool Society, and which Fernando Barragan is also part of this group. He's one of the founders, along with Reggie and myself. So. It was that thing we did in Deerfield. It was a great turnout.
It was great. Yeah,
it gave us the opportunity to present different ideas, different things in the industry. And I think when are we doing the next one? By the way,
I think we're gonna have it because they have a Whitewater Park and Trade Winds Park. They are booked until April because they have a show going on.
Yeah.
So like a Renaissance Festival, something like that. So your next train is going to be April. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sure we'll let everyone know once we do the next training, the next workshop.
Everybody can show up.
Basically, the way that works, we invite manufacturers. We put them in contact with the distributors. With the contractors, and we put the manufacturers and the contractors together, and we're kind of like the facilitators to there's a lot of barriers for the Latin community, such different things. Sometimes people got ideas. They don't know how to start out their own companies.
Right.
So that's what we're here for. That's kind of like our goal as being part of that group. And I'm sure Fernando will talk more about that as well. But that's great. So the next question, Reggie, going back to your bags. Do all these bags work for any power vacuum system?
Yes.
Okay.
That's I told you. I try to do something, to all my bags, they are kind of universal, fits all vacuum machine, power vac system machine.
Okay.
So, and then, for example, I have six type of bags here for different situations.
And I see they're all made of different materials, correct?
So this one, for example, this one here, a standard bag. This is like for everyday bag.
That's like the standard, your everyday.
Yeah, like for example, like a dirty pools, a lot of leaves, that's a strong bag. So that's here is a fine bag. This for, I don't know, you see the pool is not too dirty, you see a lot of sand, the little leaves in the bottom, and then you use that one. Does a great job, pick it up everything in the bottom of the pool, so make it the cartridge filter the pool, become like a clean because the bag pick it up everything.
You're picking up all the debris staying in the bag.
And then that bag is a black bottom, it's like extra fine. That's pick it up like a extra, like a fine sandy silt.
Right.
Like a commercial pools on the guys sometimes clean the commercial pool, come back to the pool, that bag pick it up all the the silt.
Right.
And that bag here, see, I tried, like for example, and then one extra large bag. That's like a kind of like a 40-inch bag. So these like people from California, Georgia, because there's a lot of trees over there, windy there. So that bag is double than the normal.
Okay.
So when they use the pool, instead they stop and then empty the bag, and then they do one. So help save time.
This one will give them more capacity and less time consuming for them to change the bags and empty the bags.
Yeah, that one here that they call heavy duty. See the material very strong. This one for big storm and ponds, like waterfalls.
Right.
Sometimes, for example, if the pool guy get the pool, like a taller green, you can see the bottom. How are you gonna vacuum if you don't see? You're afraid that you're gonna break your vacuum.
That is true.
So and then you use, first of all, you use that bag. That bag is so strong. And then first of all, you shock the pool, you start using that bag. And then very good, I have good sales, the people love it. And then I have the spa bag,
Small one?
The small one. It's half size than the regulars.
Okay.
You know why? Because the people, that's what I'm saying to you, I have all my idea because I've done this before.
Right.
When I use my vacuum, the spa, because the spa so shallow,
Yeah.
And the bag is tilted like this. You don't pick it up.
Oh, I see.
So and then I say, okay, let's go. I'm thinking, let's go make a short one.
Shorter one.
And then so the guys love it. They say it's very good.
So a typical service guy, you'd think they would use this to like they combine the two bags. They like when you go visit you go to a job site and you go go ahead and do your call. They usually use the two bags in combination, and you kind of like
Sometimes the pool guys. Actually, I have a lot of pool guys. They use it. They know their route. You know, they say,
they already know their pool.
Yeah, they know the pool. They don't do this for, so they know. This week I'm gonna, a lot of wind, a lot of. So you're gonna use this one. And for some hurricane or storm, big storm, they're gonna bring this in case.
Right.
So at least they have a three or four bag with them.
Right.
I know it's good to help because the price. I told you the price is pretty good. They afford. Get like a 3 or 4.
They can afford more bags and carry more bags as well.
Yeah, I told all the pool guys, I say, hey guys, if you have one, you have none.
Yeah.
This work like for pool pole, for the nets, I say, always you have to have a double in your truck.
Right.
Because if you're in the middle of the route, something happened, then what? You got to stop and go in the store?
Exactly. No. So you got to have a pretty good supply with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing I'm going to say to you, a lot of people approach me, they want to be like a distributor. Right. I say no.
Right.
Because they want to pay less than me, charge more for the pool guys.
Right.
That's not my policy.
Right.
So I sell direct for the pool companies, the pool guys.
Right.
I don't have a middleman.
Right.
Like you do.
Yeah.
That's we're doing great. Mm-hmm. So that's why a lot of people, believe it or not, a lot of people, they don't know about my bags here in my Florida.
Right.
So that's why I try.
That's what we're here for. So people can know more about your bags and visit.
I'm trying to advertise more because now when you start a business, I'm by myself. I have to learn the computer. I have to learn all the technology.
Right.
I'm still learning. I know I have a lot of things to,
Step by step, right?
Step by step.
It's step by step.
But we're getting there. You're getting there.
That's great,
I'm so happy to be busy. And I don't like to say that, but you can see my webpage. But part of my profit here, I donate for the cancer hospital.
So you donate part of it to
for the St. Jude Hospital cancer.
So part of the profit, it goes to the
I do this
for donations.
For donations.
That's a great thing, Reggie.
Yeah, I try kind of to say thank God for what I have in America, my business, my friends.
Yes.
So I have a good relationship with everybody.
Yeah.
So for another one, I don't like to mention the name, but one day I was in the pool show last year in Orlando, and he has a competitor. He's the owner of the Vaccum company.
Right.
So I was with them, like eating and have a dinner, and the people watching me say, Reggie, you sit. I say, hey.
Yeah.
He's my competitor, but he's not my enemy.
That's the way
we have I have another kind of policy, and I don't see my competitors like enemies. So
that's very professional.
Yeah. So they respect me, I respect them. That's the way it should be, everybody.
Yeah.
So that's why I think we're doing great for now, and I try now get my family involved in the business because I can't do by myself everything.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Getting a company off the ground.
I know.
It requires a lot of work.
Yeah, but
but I hope this testimony would actually let people know that this can inspire other people, other individuals to start their own company and just kind of like have that entrepreneur spirit that you have, and it's a great story. I love your story. Reggie, so you want to tell us what your website is?
Yeah, my website is like www.makobag.com.
MakoBag.com. And how can they purchase your products? It's through the website.
Through the website.
Order it
so they order the bag. I send it right away by email. I mean, for the post office or UPS, it go right away. Yeah.
Okay, so it ships out as soon as you get the order. It ships out.
Yeah. That's very simple. People get the bag in 2 days.
That's a great thing because you got to make it convenient.
Right.
So I think why don't we just do like a quick close up to your products? So you give us a brief introduction.
Okay.
About these bags, and then we should be okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This bag is standard bags for like dirty pools, and everyday bag. This one like a finer bag. This like for like a little sand and the little leaves in the bottom of the pool. That's great bag. That's my top sellers here, and that's extra fine for fine sand and silt. But more explanation you can see my website. You have the videos, you have all explanation about how the bags works, okay? Thank you so much, guys.
Reggie, thanks. Thanks again, Reggie, for being here. Thanks for being part of this, podcasting series that I call Podcasting with Friends. It's been a pleasure. I had a blast, talking with you. Yeah. You're a very good friend of mine. Thanks for being here all the time. And, again, no words to express my gratitude towards you being here today. And I hope this is not the first one. We can do more podcasts down the road. We can talk about more about your products, and we can talk about other things. That I really think you're an asset to the industry, and you're a great individual, a great person, and I'm sure your company, you stay behind on a great product like what you've done with the company. So. Thanks again, Reggie.
Okay, thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate it. What you've done here is very good. And then I think you're going to have more results for that because, like you say, you're going to teach the people, show the people how to start your own business. That's very good what you're doing here. And by quick for finishing here, we're going to have a more surprise now, until the end of the year about my things. I'm going to create more things.
Yeah.
We're going to have, like you say, you're going to have another time coming here. But thank you so much.
Awesome.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, Reggie.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Reach out, touch faith.